Hello, Leo. Fellow lovely Leos. You're all lovely. But obviously I have a soft spot for Leos because I am a Leo. And with that random introduction, I will get on with your reading. Leo, welcome to your reading. Thank you for tuning in. Hope all is well. It is Friday the 24th of April 2026. I'm going to do a love tarot reading for you guys. General collective reading, so it won't be for all of you. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm feeling fired up and ready to go. So, what messages do we have for Leo in love? What does Leo need to know in love? Let's start from the bottom. King of Cups. Balanced emotions, balanced feelings. Someone who is grounded, mature, balanced, know how they feel. Yeah, perhaps this is you, Leo. Perhaps you have a King of Cups in your energy. What other messages do we have for Leo in love? The Empress in reverse. So some of you could be feeling a little bit not great in yourselves, or you're not looking after yourselves enough, or there's a situation, a connection that you're not feeling seen in or appreciated in or loved in, or there's no growth, there's something that's not growing, not manifesting, something that's stuck or blocked, or perhaps you feel a bit stuck and blocked and empty, sort of. You're not nurturing yourself, not loving yourself enough. What other messages do we have for Leo in love? Seven of Wands. Keeping your guard up, defending your spot, defending yourself, persisting with some sort of battle, some sort of conflict, or generally feeling defensive. Okay. Standing up for yourself, putting your boundaries up. Okay, yeah. You're putting your guard up. Excuse me. And the old incense whacking on the back of the throat. Putting your guard up, setting boundaries because you're fed up of feeling empty and tired and lacking energy and dealing with something that is making you not feel like an empress. So you're putting your guard up. Messages for Leo in love. What else do we have? The Fool in reverse. Again, feeling stuck, not going forward, or making some sort of reckless decision. Perhaps you have made a reckless decision in the past and now you're putting your guard up and sort of defending yourself and not willing to make reckless decisions again. Someone here, there's a connection here that someone has been connected to, involved in, that turned into a wrong move, and now they're very guarded against this person, against this, sort of wary of this person, this connection. Messages for Leo in love. Ten of Wands, yeah, heavy burden. Chariot in reverse. Carrying a weight, much to your detriment. It's tiring you out, it's draining you, it's making you feel knackered, it's taking away your sense of self-worth, self-value, self-love. You're carrying a weight that perhaps you shouldn't be carrying, Leo. Chariot in reverse. Something that's blocked, stuck, or that's going too fast, but with no clear direction. It's going kind of here, there and everywhere with no progression, no positive, nurturing, loving progression. Let's look at the majors first. Why is the Fool here in reverse energy for Leo in love? The Hanged Man in reverse, stuck. or trying to see something or someone from a new perspective. But being very much kind of thinking about it, stalling, this holding sort of energy, holding these 10 of Wands, trying to see it from all angles, when perhaps you don't need to be trying to see it in any way anymore, because you're guarded against it, and that is reason enough. And you're guarded and you're carrying it, and it's heavy, and you're lacking self-care, self-love, self-value. It's making you question things, and it's not going in any clear, forward, progressive, positive direction. So why are you still hanging on to it? That is a message for someone. Page of Swords just flipped over. Yeah, you're not trusting someone here, Leo, or they're not communicating something to you, or they are communicating to you, but you're not trusting a damn word that they're saying. Why is the Empress here in reverse energy for Leo in love? 9 of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. So you're not freeing yourself from this. There's a codependency energy here. You feel like you need to hold on to this person. But it's really, it's this whole, I'm getting a real, sorry, I'm just going to say it as it is, I'm getting a real bullshit nonsense energy here. Leo, I think it's time you give yourself a kick up the backside. I'm going to say it as I see it. You're holding on to something that's weighing you down. You need to let it go. Perhaps, I can't tell you what to do, but just this energy that I'm looking at, it's making me tired, and I'm only in the first sort of line of messages here with a couple of clarifiers. Why is a Chariot here in reverse energy for Leo in love? Ace of Swords in reverse, yeah. Not seeing a truth, but not wanting to see a truth, or deciding to ignore a truth that you see quite clearly, or someone's leaving you confused, without truth, without clarity. There's no direction, there's no forward motion, there's no growth. I'm just repeating myself here. Let's move on. 10 of Wands, why is it here for Leo in love? Temperance in reverse, out of balance. You're carrying all the wands. You're carrying all the wands. They're not carrying any wands. It's out of balance. There's an extreme imbalance here. You're leaving yourself drained. You know what I'm saying. 7 of Wands. Why is it here for Leo in love? Justice in reverse. Oh, honestly. You're not learning a lesson. There's something that's unfair. You know it's unfair. Someone's getting away with whatever they're getting away with, and you're kind of still holding on to them. King of Cups. Why is he here for Leo in love? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Waiting. Still waiting for something to stabilise, for something solid, for something tangible. You're giving your balanced love and emotions here, but you're waiting for them to do the same, and I don't think they're doing it. Page of Swords in reverse. Why is it here for Leo in love? It came out on its own accord, so I'm going to draw 2 for it. King of Wands, 3 of Swords. Someone who's here for a good time, not a long time. You're trying to heal from it, or you're resisting healing from it. You're still holding on. This is someone who's very fiery or very impulsive, but well, sorry, no, because I'm reading that like it's the Knight of Wands. Sorry, excuse me, Leo, I'm getting too carried away with the energy. I mean, this could be you, Leo. You're looking for structure, order. You're looking to make a plan and go forward with it. And are you getting any progression or plan with this person that you're connected to? I don't think you are. Right. Wise Justice here. There's a karmic energy here, Leo. There's a lesson here for you to learn. So far, I don't think you're learning it, but we'll see how the messages go. Wise Justice here in reverse for Leo in love. Queen of Cups. Well, you've got a King and a Queen of Cups here. So, are there mutual feelings here? Is this a divine counterpart? Is this a soulmate? Is this mutual deep love? Do you have a lot of love for each other, but there's something that's stalled, but the love remains? Does it? And is love enough, or do you actually need to take action on that love in order to make more of the love and stabilize that love and commit to that love? Unfortunately, as lovely as love is, love in itself, love is always good, but in terms of commitment, is love enough just to say there is love? Well, we all have love for many things. Just because there is love don't mean you're going to commit to each other and move in together. Oh, okay. Oh, God. King of Wands. There he is there again. King of Wands. There's a plan. Perhaps you're working together on this. A plan for the future. You're wanting to go ahead, go forward with plans, doing whatever it takes with, Hanged Man in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? Ten of Cups. Yeah, going towards happiness or wanting happiness, commitment. Perhaps you're married to this person, perhaps you have children with this person, or perhaps there's family involved, but this is, I'm getting a plan to want to go forward towards happiness, commitment, being together, but for some reason it's not happening at the moment, and there's a lot of Ten of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in the upright. Oh, this is going to be a long one, isn't it? I can just see it happening. I don't mean to sing down your read at you. It's going to be one of those readings, I think, when my energy goes all whoop-de-doo. Shall we change the deck, Leo? Let's change the deck. The energy in this read is already very heightened. It's very... There's something coming. There's a point that's coming. There's something that's coming to a head. I can feel it for you. King of Cups is here twice. Why is the King of Cups here for Leo in love? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So, Leo, you've got someone here that's coming forward to you, or there's love here, there's romance, there's feelings, there's planning for the future, there's looking ahead, there's happiness somewhere along the lines here, but there's also a lot of confusion and stunted growth. It's not happening. It's there. It's kind of like stuck in potential, or it was going forward and now it's not, and it's kind of stopped, and it's very imbalanced, and there's confusion and there's lack of clarity, and there's sort of holding on energy to a heavy sort of a weight. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Possibility for stability, but it's not really going in a clear direction here. Why is the King of Wands here twice for Leo in love? What does Leo need to know about the King of Wands in love? Ace of Cups in reverse. Once again, There is love, but is love in itself, or the ideal of love, enough? Evidently not, because it's not being offered and it's in reverse. So that confirms that little thought that I had. Why is Temperance here in reverse energy for Leo in love? Ace of Pentacles in the upright. New solid start, new beginning, or an opportunity for a new start, a new beginning. Stability, security, commitment perhaps. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Leo in love? Six of Wands. Recognition, success, feeling recognised, feeling loved, perhaps. I don't know. Someone being seen for their achievements, or being recognised, being appreciated, getting a pat on the back. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Leo in love? Four of Swords, taking time out to think about it, perhaps. Ace of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? The Devil in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. There's something unhealthy here. There's something karmic. There's a lesson to be learned for someone here. And there's an unhealthy kind of toxic energy that needed to be detached from, needed to come to an end, one was needing to free themselves from something unhealthy or toxic or heavy here. And it looks like that Ten of Wands in reverse, someone may be doing that. Why is the Ten of Wands here in reverse energy for Leo in love? Six of Pentacles. I think this is coming down to balance and equal give and take, and I think someone was carrying more of the burden and the weight than the other person, and I think someone's let those wands go, or is about to let those wands go, because they realise it's breaking their back and they're the only one carrying it and no one's sharing the workload with them. Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? Knight of Wands in reverse. There he is. There he is. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, someone that's kind of presenting some sort of love, or someone that you think is presenting some sort of love, or you feel that there is love there or a bond there, but someone's very grounded in how they feel, and someone's very here, there and everywhere. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, putting in effort, putting in the hard work, putting in effort, investment, time, perhaps money. But someone's not getting the same amount of investment back for all the hard work they're putting in. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse energy for Leo in love? Ten of Cups. Someone here is possibly already married. Or there is a marriage here that is in some sort of lack of progress. It's going through a rough patch. Or someone here is ending a marriage in order to go towards a new connection. You know, another sort of person that they feel they would be happier with. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Leo in love? Death. An ending. There you go. Like I just said, someone's ending something in order to go forwards towards someone else that they feel that will make them happy, or is that their Ten of Cups? They're happy ever after. Knight of Cups. Why is it here for Leo in love? King of Wands. Why is this King of Wands here? What? Tell me about the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for Leo? What is it about the King of Wands that Leo needs to know in love? Four in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Five of Pentacles. Leo, I get the feeling that you're seeing someone as a King of Wands. I don't think they are a King of Wands. I'm just going to say that for someone. I think you've put someone on a pedestal here. You put someone on a pedestal, or perhaps they've come across as some sort of way, painted themselves in some sort of image, or they've sort of presented some sort of beginning with you, or happiness with you, or some sort of happy ever after. But they're not actually doing, or they're not committing in the way that they sort of thought that you thought they might, or they said that they would. And you're feeling very rejected and very kind of disappointed. Nothing's going forwards here, is it? Knight of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, and you're getting bored with kind of maybe there's been some sort of conflict here, or it's overwhelming you, or you've tried different approaches and it's just nothing seems to be turning this round in order for it to progress. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Leo in love? Empress in the upright. And you need to let this go and have a new stable beginning for yourself. Look after yourself. Bring the stability back within yourself. Not hanging around for someone who doesn't know if they're a King of Wands or a Knight of flipping, I don't know what this person is. Page of Cups by the look of it, with a fish in a cup. Six of Wands. Why is it here for Leo in love? Justice in reverse. Yeah, this is karmic, isn't it? It's perhaps this person likes attention. Perhaps this person likes attention, presents themselves as a certain way to get attention. Someone's avoiding taking accountability, or they're very non-committal, or they're very kind of, they don't know what they are, who they are, what they're doing, who they want. They're just, yeah, a bit of a pain in the bum, really, by the looks of it. Five of Swords in reverse energy. Four of Wands in reverse. Someone's been sold a dream that was getting that. Empress. Why is the Empress here for Leo in love? Page of Wands in reverse. All out of ideas. I'm going to leave it here. Should I put them into their suits? I'll put them into their suits. Let me get one from the top of each deck, as if there wasn't enough cards here on the table already. Five of Wands in the upright. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. Eight of Cups in the upright. Chariot in reverse. More repetitive energy. Ace of Wands in reverse. Still stuck, no progress. Two of Pentacles, out of balance. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'll put them into their suits. Alright, Leo, there's a lot here. There's a few different situations here. I'm going to try and sort of cover all of them. There is... where does one begin? There is someone here that has a lot of love for someone. They see them as their soulmate. They have a mutual bond, a mutual love, a mutual feelings for each other. They very much want a happy ending with this person. They see them as their happy ending, but something is not ending because someone's waiting. They've put a lot of time, a lot of effort. They've been very patient. There is a codependency energy here. They're waiting for this person to give them some equal give and take, commitment, but someone is not committing. This is not going in any stable or progressive direction. Someone's not putting in the effort that they need to put in order to bring this commitment together. I'm getting an energy of all talk and no action. There's a lot of love and feelings there, but there's actually no action to bring that into a solid, stable commitment. There's a potential there, there's the offer, but someone's just not following through. It starts with a potential, an offer, but then it kind of, nothing's happening, and someone's putting in all their time, investment, affection, love into this, and they have been for quite a while, but nothing's actually tangible, nothing's manifesting, nothing's solidifying in reality. There's been quite a bit of conflict here for someone as well, up and down, on and off. There's something here that's been seen that was perhaps hidden, but I'm not getting too much secret energy. But there's someone here that wants to be seen, wants to be chosen, wants to be recognized, accepted. They've persisted with this. They've battled with this. They've gone at it from different angles, different perspectives. They've carried it. They've carried it. They've carried it. They've carried it. But they're getting to, I'm getting the King of Wands here 3 times. A Page of Wands in reverse, a Knight of Wands in reverse, and a King of Wands in the upright 3 times. Someone here, they're getting ready to make a plan, make a strategy, make a plan of progress, because there's something here that's not progressing and someone wants to move forward. They were very determined to see this through, but it's kind of, how long can you kind of wait for something to progress when there's mutual feelings there? Yeah, there's mutual love, there's close bonds and all that, but it's not actually manifesting into anything in reality. There's an unhealthiness here. There's a karmic energy. Someone needs to learn a lesson, and they're not going to learn it until they walk away from this. Someone here realizes that there's a toxic, unhealthy element here. They're detaching from that. They realize the balance is completely out. They're not feeling growth. They're feeling left out. They're feeling rejected. They're feeling like they're the only person that wants this. And they've been stuck on it for quite a while. They're ending it. They don't want to, but they're walking away because it's unhealthy. It's not balanced. It's leaving them feeling like crap. Why would you keep doing that? Someone needs to move forward. They're doing that with or without this person because they realise that this is just not on. This is not how it's meant to be. Yeah. I mean, whether that King of Wands is there because someone's going to keep progressing with this and they're determined to hold on to this and wait for a happy outcome, that will be their choice entirely. I'm going to leave it there, Leo, because my brain is absolutely frazzled with this. But I will leave you with one thing. If you're willing, determined, and very, very determined to put so much energy and effort into someone, a commitment, a connection, that's not even giving you a breadcrumb of what you are giving them, then perhaps it's time that you put all that effort, investment, love, and determination into yourself. I'll leave you with that. Best luck. Best luck. Best of luck. Best wishes. Lots of love. Until next time. This is heavy. Bye-bye.